What's up, everybody? Whoa, yeah. Starting off with words. What is up, everybody? Danny B here, coming at you live. Tonight, we're doing something new. Classic race watch-along with Danny B and Claudia. Now, I have been watching for a long time. Claudia, however, has only been watching since 2016, so there's a lot that she still needs to see. So, hope y'all enjoy the show. We've got our Papa John's pizza ready. If you want to, you can use code DannyBT25 that's active for the rest of the year. Get you some pizza and enjoy the show. But, here we are. It's time. Classic race watch along and question and answer if you have any questions for us. If you want to get your comments saying, feel free to drop us a super chat. It goes towards helping us buy more pizza to watch these races. And yeah, we're looking forward to letting Claudia see a classic race in 1997. Winston at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Now, I know a little bit about this one, haven't really seen it fully in and of itself. Now, we are watching on the video uploaded by NASCAR's YouTube channel themselves, and if you're going to watch something classic, if NASCAR's YouTube channel has it, please go check it out on the NASCAR YouTube channel. Until then, though, this is Danny B from DannyBTalks on the DannyBTalks YouTube channel, and we are getting ready for the 1997 Winston at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Let's go straight in to the race itself. Hit play, and here we go. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, let's see. Classic racing coming up.
Meanwhile, work is not yet done, Glenshire. Somebody's crew scurrying around there.
And if anyone has any issues on the audio or anything, please let us know. And please don't give any spoilers in the chat. No need for that. I already say one, and you're probably gonna have to ask a mod to time you out.
So, I say I know nothing about this race.
If you can, I see you're a mod in here tonight. If you can delete any stuff and take care of that stuff for me, appreciate it.
Now let's take a look at the starting
There's the man himself, Dale Earnhardt.
1997 running of the Winston. On the pole, Bill Elliott.
Yay! You got that. You can see him racing.
Dale Earnhardt, one of 3 men to
Ooh, Dale.
That's a good front row.
Oh yeah, stacked field on this one.
Sterling Marlin starts in roll number 2.
Tennessee's own Sterling Marlin.
3 times in the Winston. And in his 5th event, Michael Waltrip.
Mikey! We love us some Michael Waltrip.
Bobby Labonte picked up his first career victory in Winston Cup competition.
Before Kyle Busch, that was the man of the 18.
Yep.
And Dale Jarrett, his Ford, the winner of the 1996 Coca-Cola 600.
He rocked that mustache pretty good back then.
Midnight is back, Rusty Wallace's favorite car.
Do you know about Midnight?
No.
That was Rusty Wallace's favorite chassis that won him so many races. And so every time he ran
There's
that
Mark
one.
Martin.
Oh yeah. Guest on the podcast a couple weeks ago.
Roll number 5, Jeff Burton, the XI Batteries Ford. He was 6th.
It's funny seeing all these people back in the day. It's
I know,
because I only know what they look like now.
You're used to seeing Jeff Burton as a commentator.
Yeah.
You don't you're seeing him race now.
Yeah.
Terry Labonte, the NASCAR Winston Cup Series.
I always loved the cornflakes car. It looked really good.
And another of the men to have run every single
Ricky Rudd.
Ricky Rudd on the Tide Ford.
Back when he had his own team. I did the rise and fall on that one, by the way.
Hamilton, he's been in 6 opens. This is his first Winston.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
Someone said Slap Awakens when Mark Martin was up there.
Oh.
Ward Burton.
Roll number 8. He was second in the 19.
It's Kyle Petty.
A lot younger, Kyle Petty.
Incredible.
And the man who was 3rd here in 1993.
Mr. Irvin. Ernie Irvin.
And the 3rd member of the trio.
Wow.
How do you feel about this? You're about to watch Darrell Waltrip in a race.
So funny. I'm like...
Oh, forgot about this guy. Jimmy Spencer. You would like Jimmy Spencer as when he was doing commentary, because he was always really funny.
Wow, he's starting far back there.
Yeah.
Joined by Ricky Craven. He advances by winning the Winston Open here at Charlotte.
Good job there, Ricky Craven.
Meanwhile, how much work have they done on Ricky Craven's car in the last 36 minutes? That man would know. That's Andy Graves, Craven's crew chief.
Andy, how much have you guys done?
This is someone I really don't know much about, Andy Graves.
Well, we pulled the rubber off it, made a wedge.
And this was a Hendrick Motorsports team, by the way.
Cool. Use this first 30 laps as an experiment here and see if they'll bring the car around a little bit.
Let's go to Steve Burns, standing by with Dale Jarrett's crew chief.
And that is Todd here. Todd, your dad, buddy.
Again, guys, just remember in the chat, no spoilers, because like Claudia, she's never seen this before, so no spoilers, please.
It's kind of interesting to watch a race I know nothing about, you know,
Yeah.
and just watch it through. So to me, it feels like it's a new race. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, during like quarantine and COVID stuff, like, you know, when everything was really shut down and, you know, no NASCAR was on, I just went back and watched some old races. So I think it was kind of cool just to watch them, which, you know, for me, there's a lot more to watch, you know, since I hadn't been watching long.
Right, and I still haven't really taken much time. Oh, we got an ad coming. Well, we gotta give the people at NASCAR some money too here, so we got an ad to watch here. Geico, they're an official title sponsor of NASCAR. Did you know that?
Yes, I did.
Woohoo! So Geico getting some ad time in a Danny B stream. How about that? Plus Papa John's.
Welcome back with Buddy Baker.
Now we're back.
Speaking of Papa John's, I want some pizza. You want some pizza?
He's made me wait forever.
Race is about to start, so we can get some pizza now.
20 All-Star Team Racing Machines. The new look of the DuPont
Go check that out.
Chevrolet for Jeff Gordon.
Oh, his.
As we
That
are
Jurassic
set
Park
to
on
go in the Winston. $200,000 to win. The first and
$200,000, dang, they really upped the prize a lot since then.
$1,000 to the winner. $15,000 for second and
$50,000
for
Oh.
third.
Dang, they've really come a long way for this race now.
But I wonder, you know, since obviously, like inflation, you know, probably changed. So I mean, that's not the same as today's dollar.
Right.
But I mean, that doesn't equivalent to $1 million. So.
Yeah.
That group advancing, but remember too that the finishing order from segment number 1.
I said NASCAR was supposed to be in its prime back then. They were paying really low for this race.
So, sure, 50,000 reasons to go to the front and win it all, but when you do, you'll go back to start the next
Cool, we got
segment
56
at the
people
rear.
watching with us tonight, Claudia. So
Yeah, that
be
is
sure
cool.
to lick the like button, by the way. That's a classic thing here on this channel, weekly podcast. Lick the like button, and we'll have the race coming up here shortly, looks like.
So yeah, this is my first time on a live stream, so I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
The flashbulbs popping.
And if y'all enjoyed us, we might do this again, you know, maybe in a couple weeks or so.
As the case here in Charlotte.
All right, looks like we're getting ready to go.
Brought to you by the Airship Brute, the best smelling blimp in the sky.
Best smelling blimp in the sky?
Deodorant line.
Yesterday in the garage, Dale
Wow,
Jarrett
it's
said
funny what
he
kind
will
of
win.
things
It doesn't
sponsors were
matter
paying
where
for
you
back
finish
then.
tonight.
Deodorant company paying for the blimp rather than Goodyear.
Who finished second in the Winston? Who was it last year?
Good point.
Rusty Wallace.
Rusty Wallace, but yeah, what does it matter?
Which I remember
This is a race
for a while
for
when there
the
was
winner only. He gets
Goodyear
all the
blimp and there was
attention.
also
He gets the
Direct TV
majority
blimp.
of the
Thing
money.
is,
Sitting up there.
Jack Roush has looked like that since 1990, hasn't he?
Mark Martin
Yeah, it
has
looks
had
that way.
such a winning streak 4 in a row.
You'll be watching the 99.
By the way, if Carnation is watching, we have Pepsi products, so.
No, well, I don't. I'm a Coke
Okay,
person.
I do.
Sorry.
I do.
Winston Cup. Look at all that. Everybody taking pictures of everything going on here. It is a night to remember.
Buddy Baker, a lot of new fans tuning in for this All-Star weekend. We heard them talk about taping up the front end of a race car to help it turn and so on. A lot of folks just don't know the technology of the sport. What does that mean when you slap a piece of duct tape on the front of your race car?
Well, it's called 200-mile-an-hour tape, and you put it on the front of the car, and it makes downforce on the car, making more pressure on the front tires, making the car turn as it gets in the corner.
Now let's take a look at
Just realized we have like an ASMR eating video going on here now. Now we're just waiting.
Here today. Mark Martin also carrying our TNN cameras this afternoon, or this evening, I should say.
I forgot that TNN used to be the people who would broadcast the races.
I
don't-
That's a network?
Yeah, well they were. I don't think they still are. But I think they were based in Nashville actually.
Sponsoring the in-car cameras for Jeff Gordon and our pole sitter Bill Elliott. Amico and McDonald's sponsoring the in-car cameras.
Danny B. Chomps. That's right, Raw Gator.
Michael Waltrip in the 21. That's the new look for the Citgo car. You've seen those commercials with the Dalmatian.
No, tonight's stream is not sponsored by Papa John's. Papa John's sponsored me for my WrestleMania watch along earlier this year, but no, I just want y'all to enjoy this 25% off coupon. This is active for the whole year. Like, they're not paying me to do this. I'm just trying to give y'all some cheap pizza, and we took advantage of it. We get paid nothing for doing that. I'm just happy that I had that opportunity to give y'all some 25% off your pizza.
And Papa John's pizza, that's
Yeah,
I think
that's
my
the- that's the
favorite.
good stuff.
First segment, 30 laps. Second segment, 30 laps. Then the final 10-lap segment as the Chevy Monte Carlo.
No, you're good, Raw Gator. I'm not self-conscious about you.
Paces the field into turn number 3, getting set to go.
You can feel the tension as they come down the back straightaway, heading for the third turn. Not far
Why does it say
away.
classic?
Elliott on the pole. As it
Oh, in the
was,
top right corner. That's just that font. It is an A. It just looks like a O from there.
Oh, I see. I was like, what are you saying?
I see what he's talking about.
The president of Charlotte Motor Speedway uncannily, normally predicts the winners of this race.
Claudia is my wife. Pit Stop Diecast reviews.
In about an hour's time.
We got married back in October.
You're with us on TV Motorsports, the All-Star Race.
Here we go. Bill Elliott.
Green
That's the
flag,
lead.
green flag. Boogity, boogity, boogity. No,
No,
he's in the car.
he's racing. He's actually out there.
Dale Elliott leads lap number 1 of this 30-lap segment.
Yeah, already off to a good start.
You see 5th, 6th, and 7th on your screen. Dale Jarrett, the new look
Sorry.
Oh,
for Michael
Sorry.
Waltrip
I was just trying to get rid of ad.
And now Dale Earnhardt to the lead.
There he goes in the Wheaties car.
He's got this place rocking. Earnhardt on the lead. Look at
Oh, he messed up.
Up the bank and he goes.
I think he drove it too hard.
he wants that money.
It's too early. Too early to be making moves like that.
Happening here at the Charlotte Motor Speedway. Sterling Marlin for second now inside of Earnhardt. You see that rainbow color on the side of the Kodak car. The new look for that team.
Marlon has never won this race. He won the Open on 3 separate occasions, 88, 89, 93. And look at
I just realized our camera is coming up where it says how many laps to go, so we're
Oh, no.
We're just gonna have to really listen to the commentary.
Official telecommunications company of NASCAR.
Oh,
Oh, Bobby Labonte goes around. Oh, watch out! Ooh, I got close.
That was close. Really close.
I agree with the commentator. That was close.
Drivers in the United States. That was a great job by Jimmy Spencer to lag up just enough.
How many laps to go? Beats me.
Make it 2 laps down the front straightaway. Bobby Labonte
Can they
got
see that?
away. Other than the roof
They see
flap,
what we're
I
seeing.
don't see any damage
oh, so
to
nobody
it.
knows.
Right.
Oh.
Car at the Texas Motor Speedway in preparation for tonight. Here's what happened. Look at Bobby there in the green car.
See Mark Martin right up
We
under
just started, so, you know, we're only a couple laps in, so we still got a good bit to go.
Yeah, we got a good amount of time left on this.
Now, when he gets in the grass there, he's lost
I think they said 30, 30, 10 was the stages, so
I
we're
think so.
definitely in the first stage.
Back up towards the cars coming down the front straightaway.
Yours is just missing a few. Yep, Spencer. A lot of guys had an opportunity to nail it.
What am I eating?
They did.
Look in the bottom right corner, Papa John's.
He had already broken loose off the corner.
We're eating the iceberg special.
That's
Yeah.
gonna be a terrifying
That's
So
a
when we were in Bristol, Jarrett told us that his favorite Papa John's pizza is pepperoni banana pepper, so we got what he got.
It's actually really good. We got that at Bristol, and I've never had that combination, just those two on a pizza. I mean, I've had that banana peppers on a pizza before, but I really like it.
Do you and Claudia watch all the races together, or just some, Danny? Me and Claudia watch every race together, or at least we try
He
to.
was right behind Bobby Labonte.
Eli, that came straight from the horse's mouth. Mark Martin, that is. He bring it into his group.
But this is a new thing we're streaming, so if it goes well, we'll do this definitely again.
I mean, I'd love to watch live current races with you guys, but of course can't do that. We can watch classic ones though that she's never seen before.
See the
So that's new to me, and it may be new to some of y'all. You know, depending on how old you are and
we know,
you know,
we know
whatnot.
there's tons of options out there. So
Charlotte just a night ago, taking advantage of a late race caution.
Yeah, Danny put out on Twitter, you know, to give us suggestions, and gosh, y'all had a ton. So
yeah, y'all had a lot of suggestions for me and Claudia to watch.
At lap number 5.
Okay, so we're at lap 5 of 30 so far, and Bill Elliott's in the lead. And,
I like that.
No, hold on. I'm going to talk really loud so I don't get copyright for this one. I don't want to. No, shush. That's got copyright music all over it. That's got copyright music all over it. All over it. Okay.
And we're back.
On the board, Bobby Labonte on the
What?
racetrack.
Just that whole situation. It's like, oh, I know that commercial. It's got copyright all over it.
Fired, as Mark himself said, he doesn't
Geico does make some good commercials.
They do.
You can see Bobby coming off the corner there, Mark. Oh, he just touched
Oh, so I didn't know what happened there.
Wait, what happened?
Mark Martin kind of came up on Bobby Labonte and spun him out. Excuse me. Hawaiian pizza do be getting heat for no reason. I agree. Pineapple ain't too bad.
Oh,
on
I
pizza.
love Hawaiian pizza.
Yeah, that's not bad.
That's one of my top favorites. I love pineapple
There will be
pizza.
no disrespect to pineapple in this household.
I'm usually not too picky on my pizza. I mean, I'll pretty much eat anything, unless it's just something kind of really odd.
No anchovy.
Yeah, that's kind of like something different. But, you know, like black olives, mushrooms, sausage, peppers, add it all.
Jeff Bodine had a bad push. They came in, put a rounded wedge in, and sent him right back out. But bad push for Jeff Bodine.
Poor old Jeff has finished last in each of the last 2 races. He's been struggling with engine problems on the regular circuit. Chad Little was the last guy, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, that sounds unfortunate.
2 races in a row. Did so in Richmond and Dover a year
Jeff
ago.
Bodine was having a rough period right there.
We talked in the garage this weekend. He said, we're going to act back together. And I hope he
Who won the championship this year?
1997. I think that would have been Gordon. Chat, let me know. Was it Gordon in 97? Danny, when are you going to make a Diecast collection video? So, okay, I think someone said, Peter Strata said it was Gordon who won.
Thank you.
97. Thanks, Peter. When am I going to make a Diecast collection video? I think I've got an idea on how I would do a Diecast collection video. Rather than showing them all at one time, y'all like my story time videos. I'm going to be doing probably a series called Every Diecast Has a Story. Take a diecast from my collection and talk about it. Talk about the race it ran in, if it's a race version, if it's one, you know, all just a standard car. Talk about what happened in it. If it's a collection of cars, talk about what their meaning is behind them. That's kind of what I would do, rather than just saying, "Here's my diecast." And I think that's just because of the difference in my style of content.
And two, you know, you can make it a little series,
Yeah.
and not just like,
And-
hey, here it is, and pan real fast, and you
would-
can't really
I
see
think a
them.
lot of y'all would probably enjoy something like that. He said, "Thanks, Danny. Sounds good." Okay, yeah, so Gordon's championships were 95, 97, 98, and 2001.
When was he a rookie?
He was a rookie in... Technically, 93 would have been his rookie season. 92 would have been when he made his first Cup Series start.
But his first full-time season was 93? Mm-hmm. Wow. That's incredible, like, you know, a couple years in and it's already won a championship.
Yeah, I mean, there was... No one really has gotten off to, like, a hot start like that.
William Byron has struggled with us a little bit.
Gordon was winning by his first season, and or first or second season, and Will Byron's he's coming along.
I'd like for him to see good. I mean, I would like to see him do good. Sorry, I'm getting tongue-tied.
Yeah.
But he hadn't had the luck yet.
Great shot right there. You can see the suspension, how soft they run here to get good side bite in the corner.
At NASCAR, what do you love and hate about your favorite NASCAR game? My favorite NASCAR game is NASCAR 2005 Chase for the Cup. What I love about it is just how kind of good the racing is, and also like the in-depthness of the career mode because you build your way up through the series. You can become a team owner. You can decide if you want to hire a driver, let him run a full season. You can kick him out of the car some weeks like I do and just go run the truck series yourself because Ted Meadows is currently 20th in points however many weeks in. I'm getting tired of his crap on that game. But what do I hate about that game the most? I don't know. Probably just the fact that, you know, it's stuck in the PS2 graphics era. Like, it would be great to have a game that played like that with, obviously, the new graphics we have today. But that's about the biggest complaint I can really say. Like, that's just my all-around favorite NASCAR game. No tires, just gas, as he's going to New Hampshire. Congrats. That sounds fun. I'd like to see about going to New Hampshire in the next few years. Question for you, Danny. I'm moving to Tennessee in September. I was wondering how many short/dirt tracks are on the eastern half of the state, and which is the best side of Bristol, of course.
I would say, well, he's going to be a little biased.
You're in better luck when you go to East Tennessee rather than Middle Tennessee.
Yeah, he grew up in East Tennessee, so he can definitely speak on that.
In East Tennessee, you'll have a lot of options for dirt tracks, and there's a few good short tracks. So you have Kingsport Speedway, which is a like an asphalt track over there. As far as dirt tracks go, you have Tazewell Speedway, you have 411 Motor Speedway, you have Bulls Gap Speedway, you have Smoky Mountain Speedway. There's a couple drag strips even out there. And then out here in Middle Tennessee, there's like one dirt track. There's Clarksville Speedway, I think. And we've got Highland Rim Speedway, and of course Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway. So, I mean, all between East Tennessee to Middle Tennessee, you'll have a few options. So plenty of places to go race. I recommend Tazewell Speedway though. That's where I grew up, and that place is unlike no other. 1/3 of a mile, 30-degree banking on the turns, like 25-degree banking on the straightaways. Like, go check out a race there as soon as you get to East Tennessee.
Jarrett, one of many drivers with a new car here tonight. His is not particularly experimental, but it is brand new.
While the battle for the lead was going on, watch what happened behind him.
Yeah, as NASCAR World Podcast mod said, no spoilers, please, because Claudia has never seen this race before.
Well, and he said he doesn't remember much about it.
No,
do you?
I
He's
don't.
doing right there when you see him drop back, he's getting his breath back.
It's like I need to pay attention to what's going on.
Oh yeah, Dale Jarrett took the lead.
But it's still a close battle. I missed this at the beginning. Is this at Charlotte?
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I was not paying attention.
Running in the 6th spot.
I kind of like
For an update.
there's Gordon's car. I like that one, but I kind of like the one Michael Waltrip's in, that Sitgo car, just all white. It's a good, clean-looking car.
What?
Oh, but look at Darryl Waltrip's car. It's like all chrome.
Well, I missed it. What number was he?
He's in 17.
Thank you. One thing that's kind of sad, you know, I guess, you know, companies spending less money is like how many logos there were on those cars.
Oh yeah, they were
Or
full.
stickers.
They were full of logos.
They worked on it so long between different projects, they nicknamed it Elsie because a lot of people thought they didn't milk it. Good job.
Uh-huh. There you see one.
I really like the one Kyle Petty's in. It's the Hot Wheels car.
I know, I saw his fire suit and I thought that was cool.
Kellogg's announced here yesterday that they have come out with a brand new container for cereal, brand new cereal box, promoting that.
Whoa! What's going on there?
100 marrow 2 to get folks to become bone marrow donors for those who need not just women, but
I don't know what happened to Ernie Irvin there, but he about got hit by everyone.
Ernie Irvin.
Oh.
Mexico, Hamilton Ford.
Oh, I'm telling you,
Oh.
look at Earnhardt fight back there.
The crowd doesn't know where to look. Here comes the new lead. Challenge and gimmicks.
Gosh, they're packed in tight there.
The top spot now over Jarrett, who is settling back in second.
Eli in 5th place. We watched the lead right here. These guys are
Oh, this is back when they had way more grandstands. Like, there's grandstands on the back straightaway, and random parts of the turn.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of it's been taken down since then.
Well, I guess back then there was a demand for it. So,
Oh, yeah.
You know.
I wish there was today.
Hamilton's going to follow him down the pit lane as we ride with Jeff Gordon. 2 are to the garage. 2 are going to the garage. Ernie Irvin's night is done, and apparently Bobby Hamilton as well.
Right.
Wow, got
No.
two of them out already.
No money for them.
4th place now. He is really getting around here.
Why wasn't Pocono in the game? Are you talking about NASCAR 05. Yeah, I didn't know that. That was kind of a weird thing. Like Pocono just didn't exist in that game for some reason.
But it was on the regular season? That's odd.
And it had been in previous games too, so it didn't make
So
no
it's like
sense.
they definitely had the information to put that in there.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Where is he in relation to the leaders? There's the front three. And we'll drop back. And there you see Jeff Gordon pivoting in, and there goes the battle for the lead.
This is a close battle. I like this.
Every time they get side by
Jake
side,
Bassinger,
the
I dream of
front
flex
closes
tape.
in another 10 car laps. I tell you, he's really on the move.
Riding with Bill Elliott.
Wide, baby. It don't get any better than this. I'm gonna tell you what, that camera right there.
And there's still fights up here.
Through this whole race, it'll be a miracle.
Remember, $50,000 to win this segment. $15,000 to finish second, and $7,500 to finish third.
This is some pretty good racing right now.
9 laps of the end of this first segment.
Wait, did they just say they got money if they finished
But this is the drivers. When it's
ahead of
really
the segment?
they are doing, concentration cannot fail for the tiniest bit of a second with them running that close together.
The attrition rate, though, now with 2 members on the list, Ernie Irvin and Bobby Hamilton.
Make sure you use code DannyB25 for Papa Johannes from Jake Bassinger, $1.99. Thank you, man. Thank you for the $1.99. That'll go towards the Papa Johannes fund for us.
Papa John's is definitely my favorite.
Sponsors are really good, and Ford Motor Company's great, and we were struggling a little bit this afternoon, but we had a pretty good tonight. He'll be back here next week.
I don't know why you call it Papa Johannes, but that's kind of funny.
On the racetrack, Jeff Gordon continues to close in on the front group of 3. Again, from the Brute airship overhead, there are the front 3, and now look how quickly Jeff is closing.
Giving you money so you can make money. Marketing 101. Absolutely.
Turned on kill right now. That car is going around this racetrack. Right around the bottom of the racetrack, that white line there, that's where the flat part of the racetrack in the back start. Jeff Gordon has that car down in. He's run them down some, a good half a lap in this one segment.
He doesn't care how he gets there. Remember, in 95, he won all 3 segments of the race and led 49 of the 70 laps that night. But he'll take a ride to the front any way he can get here this evening.
This has got to put a smile on Rick Hendrick.
I think this would be interesting. I'm curious how old, like, people in the chat would be when this race was aired live. Like, you know.
I bet there's some that weren't even alive in 97. I would have been...
Well, I guess, wait, hold on. What date was this race? Do we know?
This would have been like roughly at the end of May of 1997. Because it would have been right the week before the Coke 600. So
Well,
I would have been like 1.5.
I would not have even been 1. I'm curious. How old were y'all? Were y'all born?
How old were y'all when this Cam K says he was 6 years old? Joseph Correa says he was 6. This guy says -3, -3, 0. The Deedles was 20. Okay, got a little older fan base in here. -2, -10. Wow.
Oh gosh.
2 for Jake. Danny, who's your favorite driver and who's Claudia's favorite? My favorite driver is Alex Bowman.
Chase Elliott. So at least we're on the same team.
My mom was 32.
Huh?
My mom was 32.
Oh, hi.
Hi, Mom.
I was like, what? I thought you were saying somebody said my mom was 32.
No, that's my mom in the chat.
Danny B. Mom.
Yep, Danny B. Mom in the chat, everybody. What about least favorite driver?
Ooh.
That's kind of a tough one because like I don't like not like anyone.
And I don't want to feel like I hate somebody, but somebody, let's word it like this, somebody that aggravates you, like if they win. It's like, if you watched a race in person and saw them win, it's like, oh man.
Like, I guess I would say people like that would be Denny Hamlin, Kyle Busch.
Oh, Jake is going to take back his $1.99?
Yeah. But I will say this, I really like Kyle Busch as a person. Honestly, I can't dislike the guy as a person, and I really like seeing him and Samantha raising Brexton. Like seeing Brexton has been starting to race here lately has been really adorable.
Yeah, I think Denny would be my person. I guess I don't like, we'll say it that way. Bristol, yeah, definitely made me mad that
Oh, yeah.
I
That's
saw
a
him
sore
win.
spot in our heart.
But, yeah, that I think he would be my... Kyle Busch did...
Jake said you recovered yourself, Danny. I think my mom might have said something else.
Looks like Jarrett might have it.
Spending time with the kids on Friday evening, my mom said.
And Jeff Gordon take home the top honors.
So this is end of stage, I believe?
Oh, yeah.
Wallace ahead of Sterling Marlin. They come across 13th and 14th.
So Dale Jarrett won that
But it's
stage.
$50,000 in segment 1.
So,
Oh, I get it now. He gets the $50,000 for finishing first in segment 1.
so then...
So it is like a bigger prize if you win the whole thing.
Yeah.
I get it now.
Well, that's still cool how they kind of reward you.
Yeah.
Are we going to get an ad again? Oh, nope.
Welcome back.
That's
Well,
one of
just a
these.
little banner.
Okay, I
We can
gotta,
do
I gotta
that.
try not to pause the whole video this time.
Can you just hit X? Why?
Well, no, I tried that, but it
Oh, wait.
messed up and it thought I was trying to pause it too.
This is the 13th
And-
running of the Winston.
There we go.
There.
12.
You might have had a lag and then accidentally
I
clicked
think so.
X and then clicked it again.
The entire evening's activities.
My mom said, I had a new dryer delivered this week, and the delivery guy recognized Danny B's picture on the fridge. Really? I gotta talk to you about that one then.
That's cool.
Yeah.
God liked that first segment. He was stout.
Boy, Dale Jarrett looked awfully strong. He's talking to his crew chief top here right now.
Blue Ranger Gamer says, Hi, Danny and Claudia B. Hello.
Hi.
Hi, Movement. See you there.
How about this
What?
Someone else named Movement said, Hi, Danny.
Oh. Wait, who are we interviewing now?
This is Dale Jarrett. So, back then, like, after the stage, they just kind of, like, brought him down. It was more calm after it. They interview him and just kind of do more controlled pit stops.
Wait, was this just for this race or like a...
Like, this is back how the All-Star race used to be.
Oh, you're saying just the All-Star race. I thought you were talking about like every race was like
Yeah,
this.
no.
Well, I guess they didn't have
Oh,
stage.
gosh, what are they doing here?
I was thinking you were saying every race, but then I'm thinking, well, they didn't have truly like stages back then.
Yeah.
This is only broken up in stages because it's the...
And we're 2 times off, so we're gonna try to adjust a little bit and see if we can
Shine that light in his face there.
gotta work hard to come back through this track.
Kind of see his face.
Gotta get the shot. Come on, shine that
We
light.
get the car all out of shape, so we're making some fine tuning here. Definitely like to win that race. This race car is running awful good. I got a well of a motor. I've got a great motor in this car. The guys are working really good, so.
I see somebody says, how about the first diecast you got, Danny/Claudia?
Okay, I'll talk about, like, as far as, like, 124s go, like, the nice quality ones. The first good 124 I got was Dale Jr.'s 2008 Nationwide Series number 5 Delphi car, Monte Carlo SS. So that's the first one, like, nice one that I got. But what was the one for you?
I think it would have been for my birthday in... I'm trying to think, 2017? Yeah, because I had started watching NASCAR in 2016. He took me to the Bristol Spring Race of 2016. Then we went to the Fall Bristol Night Race 2016. So I didn't really start truly like watching until like the fall of 2016 because we went to that race like in the spring, and then we were in college together. We went home for the summer, and I didn't really watch. Like my parents don't really watch. Like growing up, we didn't watch it. That wasn't a sport we were into.
Yeah.
But then when I came back to school, for the fall semester, we would start watching races together. So yes, I watched 2016, but I don't really know what was going on. So I probably could rewatch 2016 and. Those races I did watch because I was still trying to learn what was going on. But fast forward, to 2017 for my birthday, he got me, I feel like a Chase Elliott,
Was it the Napa car?
the Napa 24 car.
I got you two, actually.
That, and then you made that custom Battle at Bristol car.
Yeah, so her first diecast, she technically got 3. She got a custom Battle at Bristol car that I made, and then she got the Napa Chase Elliott 2017 car, and then the Kelly Blue Book 2017 car for him.
Yes.
That's what she got.
Yes. So, of course, Chase Elliott was my first diecast, but
I feel like we're missing something cool here with Ray Evernham.
oh,
What is he doing?
the bigger your chances are of blowing up. How important is that tape? Jeff Gordon went from second to fifth in Talladega when one strip of tape came off.
So, following up on what we were talking about with Buddy a short while ago.
Wow, back then people just made a sign for TNN Racing.
The second segment of the Winston, just 6 minutes away.
Gosh, I can't imagine a crowd that big these days.
yeah.
Like, even then, it looked more crazy than like Daytona or
Yeah,
something.
you wanted to get a car that was classy and elegant.
Oh, we are.
You're fanatical about NASCAR.
Again, this here, I don't know why Geico didn't just use Ty Dillon's car. I guess it has something to do with the other logos are all over the car, but or at least use the Geico wrap for that.
Yeah.
That didn't make no sense.
NASCAR's All-Star Race is brought to you by Napa Auto Parts.
Oh, there you go, Napa.
This definitely has a 90s feel, like showing the crowd. Like, I just remember like shows when I was growing up. I'm trying to think. I've watched kind of like game shows, like when growing up, and this just has which I mean, obviously it's 97, so it definitely fits. But seeing that, reminds me of kind of shows that game shows I watched as a kid, and like showing the crowd. And
I just realized see, there's this random Brut company that's got the blimp.
Let's go back to the pit road.
They showed an overhead shot of like what the track looked like, and I was kind of surprised. Like the grass is mostly just bare. There was one single thing in the middle that just said Winston, and then that was it.
Sure, but that's about the second time this week I went to the grass. And
this person, there's your dad. I was to say, somebody said this. They're 30, and then I was like,
hi, DannyBTalks.
All right, Bobby, let's go to Glen Jarrett.
Well, yeah, Bill Ellie, does it come
that's not the right time to say that.
Bill, I've been sitting here with you in your shadow tonight, but looked like the car was a little loose that second.
Danny, put it on full screen. It is full screen. It's as full as I can kind of legally make this. Like, here's the deal. For me to do this, guys, you need to know who posted this video. And that's just kind of legal reasons. So this is posted by NASCAR, and we're doing this fair and by the books.
Yep. And if you want to watch it, he's just using it from, pulled it from the NASCAR.
Yeah, if you want to watch this, like for me, I don't know how your all setup is for watching stuff. I can watch stuff from my computer. Then I have a TV where I could also watch something. So if you want to, go to NASCAR's YouTube channel and pull up this race by itself, it's also available right there.
Western Auto Chevy. And Daryl, you toned down your suit there. You lost the chrome suit, but this car's looking pretty fast.
Yeah, this car is made up with motor. I tell you that. Tom and everybody did a great job, Greg and all of them in the motor room build. Everybody over there, and it's made up with motor, but the parts American Chevrolet was a little bit tight that run. We took the rubber out of the right front, raised the track bar, took around the wedge out of it. I want to get after these boys. My goal was to study with Gordon and follow him up through there. He got away from it just
When did he coin the boogity boogity boogity? What kind of time was like?
I've never really looked into when he started doing that. I guess maybe it was his.
Was it just one random race? He's like boogity boogity boogity, let's go.
He might have just tried it his first race doing commentary, which I don't know if the 2001 Daytona 500 was his very first time doing commentary, or if he might have done it before then. Does anyone know that for sure in the chat? Like, did Darrell Waltrip do any other kind of commentary before the 2001 Daytona 500?
That was his first race?
That was the first race that Fox had coming.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they probably would have had, like, what's now the Busch Clash before then.
Oh, yeah.
But still, though, like, that was his first,
And then, true, I mean, he called, Mikey winning his first race, and then...
Like, that part's good, but the other part's horrible.
Like, that's cool that he got to be in the booth for that, but, terrible what happened after that. Yeah, speaking of that, I was watching a clip from Pawn Stars. This guy was trying to pawn off or sell.
Someone said, is this Danny B wife from the Fantasy League? Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. I was in first place not too long ago, but that quickly dropped because I've used up all my key players, so I'm playing some average drivers, so I've kind of fell in the standings. But
okay, so someone says, like, So DW did do some commentary like in the lower series, it sounds like.
Oh, okay.
It says called races for TNN and Busch series, so that makes sense.
Okay.
So kind of like we see some like current drivers go do some commentary for Xfinity races right now.
Yeah.
So kind of like that.
But yeah, going back to the Pawn Stars, the guy was trying to sell a Dale Earnhardt's race used fire suit. I think it was from. Is this gonna mess up?
No.
I don't think this has a song.
This
in
doesn't
it.
have a song in it.
Oh, is that what it was?
I'm good if the ad doesn't really have a song in it.
Okay. Well, anyways, they were trying to
It's
sell.
mostly Geico. It looks like.
Guy was trying to sell his 1990. What was it?
1993 Coke 600 fire suit Dale Earnhardt one.
And was trying to sell it, and so on Pawn Stars, like when somebody's trying to sell something else, show like a little bio.
Mm-hmm.
It said that he had died in the last lap of the Indy 500, which is
And we were like, what? How can you get that wrong?
I know he put that on Twitter, which I think it was funny that I seen some people in the comments on his Twitter post like, out of all the things you could post about Dale Earnhardt, you're gonna post that he died. Like you could have posted so many things he accomplished.
You could say he won the Daytona 500 finally after 20 years of trying. He was a 7-time champion. At the time, only one of 2 people to do that. You know.
This weekend.
Like there's so many like more positive things you can write, and then they write the one negative thing, and they don't even get it right. I just thought that was funny.
Jim C. Ambroise, yes, this is the 1997 All-Star Race. We're watching it on NASCAR's YouTube channel.
Yeah, I thought it was crazy. I woke him up. I was like, look at this, look. And he's like, cool. And then went back to sleep. I got to take a picture of that.
I was a little bit more intrigued than that.
But yeah, he ended up not selling it because they were way too far apart on numbers. He wanted $100,000 from the Pawn Stars, to sell it. And
that's a little much, but it did appraise at $20,000, which I could believe that.
Which they were trying to sell for $15,000. And he said nope and took it home. But he said, I stopped watching racing after Dale died. So, that's a common saying people say.
Stop watching after Dale died.
After segment 1, the green is in the air.
And it's your basic Saturday night stock car race with the fastest cars in the back. Watch these.
Oh, I forgot they do it in inversion, so the fast cars are in the back now.
I like this. I'm all about like gimmicks, like switch it up. Now I'm not for this random draw stuff they've been doing for the Cup Series.
We're kind of getting tired of Eric Almirola getting the pole every other week now.
I would love if somebody did like a stat sheet. I know I saw somebody do that like a couple weeks ago, like who is the truly like luckiest driver, like who has the best luck in terms of the what do you call it, the random draws. Yeah, it's
got to be like Almirola. If
it was Joey Logano, but I don't feel like I've seen him at the front. I definitely feel like Almirola is always like towards the top. I think he's already had, like the last 5 races he's had a top 5 start.
Yeah,
but that I don't know. I'm not for that. I feel like the same people are starting in like the same. It feels like it's the same thing week after week. I know I saw somewhere on Twitter that it was like Jimmy Johnson. This was his 4th race. He's starting 20th.
Yeah.
And I kind of like what Eric Estep says that like as we're heading towards the playoffs, stage points count. And if you're starting 20th, you're gonna be hustling to collect some stage points, getting towards the front. You gotta have good finishes. That'd be sad not to see Jimmy in the playoffs for his last season. It's like, well, I mean, he's had a
rough year.
33 laps in total complete. 3 laps into the second segment. Earnhardt around Michael Waltrip there.
Would you agree with this? Bowman seems to always start 8th.
Yeah, he's had that starting position. There was like 4 weeks in a row where he got 8th, and now he's starting 8th this weekend too. Like, I don't get it.
Like, I wonder, like, is it just some kind of like little randomizer they do on the computer? Like, I want to know what the actual process is. I feel like
there needs to just be a straight up like someone like a live stream every week.
I was gonna say, I think because people would tune into that. Like I would. I mean, because that would be like their that'd be like qualifying. Like
y'all didn't see it on the camera, but we probably about knocked a plate over here.
But that's like people tune in for practice and qualifying to figure out who's starting where for the Sunday's race. So I think people definitely would tune into that. Make a little production, make a segment on some current show they do,
Well,
or just even live stream it.
NASCAR Podcast Mod said they're showing it on race everything. Yeah, but they're showing it once it's already been picked. Like, I think it would be better if it was a straight up, unpredictable live. Here's our hat of names. Alex Bowman, you have drawn a poll. So.
Yeah. Yeah, I did see when we were in Gatlinburg a few weeks ago, we ate at a restaurant that was actually showing Race Hub, and so Darian was with us, and they were showing the lineup for the All-Star Race, and so I remember watching it. But besides that, like, I want to see the actual process, like he said, the pulling out of a hat or showing on a computer like a randomizer, or something like that.
What did you think about the Jurassic Park car in the '97 All-Stars? I made a comment earlier, like that car looks really cool, the big dinosaur on the front of it.
Well, I have to admit, I've never seen that movie, but I do appreciate the dinosaur on the front.
Yeah. Don't let Jarrett know that.
Is that his favorite movie?
He loves Jurassic Park.
Okay, well, maybe we need to watch that sometime.
Yeah. We'll watch it with Jarrett and Darren next time they're here.
Here's what happened seconds ago.
What happened?
See, Ward Burton's right down on the bottom, right there.
Oh, gosh.
Making a little contact right there.
Yeah.
Rubbing is racing.
Yeah. And Rubbin's son is racing. Something I noticed, and you might not have really noticed, back then the different cars had like different shapes of their spoilers.
No, I didn't pay attention.
They weren't all like the same. Like the Fords were more like kind of like straight like we have today, but like the Chevys and the Pontiacs had like, they kind of went like and point at the top, like they were just kind of different.
There was no like NASCAR standard on the spoiler.
No, back then there was a little bit more diversity in the spoilers back then.
What do y'all think of that? I think that would be interesting. Is people like that, or do we all like standard kind of?
I mean, I guess really in the long run, it didn't really make too much of a difference.
I know, but like in terms of like aesthetics, like, do we like the look? You like the look?
I mean, I have like a couple like. I have one car from 2000. It was a Dale Earnhardt Jr. car, so it's got that old spoiler on it. Back then, I think the Chevy still had more like a rounded spoiler, but I know in 2000 and then through like 2002, they had a different like shaped spoiler on the back.
Seeing that,
but I know the Pontiacs had a different
Jurassic
shape.
Park car. Didn't one of your friends get a diecast of that recently? I feel like Jarrett might.
It might have been Jarrett.
I would say that seems like something Jarrett would do.
He got some kind of Gordon car in
a Bristol,
or maybe it was at Nashville at the fairgrounds.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. See, Jarrett needs to be in the chat. He could answer the question.
Moves into 8th around Sterling Marlin, and here comes Dale Earnhardt.
Big Cheese says, I want manufacturer design wings to be honest, more stock. Yeah, I could see that. Kind of like, I don't know if you guys have seen the new TRD Camrys. Like, the way they've designed those, they have a specially designed spoiler on the front and a little specially designed wing on the back. Like, it would be kind of cool if the thing with NASCAR was they had to, kind of go with those kind of touches if these cars have like that onto it and just kind of see, kind of make it more manufacturer based in that sense, but it is what it is. They're still stock cars to a degree. So
Towards the front, they are the brothers Labonte.
Finished last and next to last for the first segment. Wow, here he comes again.
5th place. Got it for Jeff Gordon ahead of Jeff Bodine. Meanwhile, up front, here goes Bobby Labonte. Brother, can you spare a draft? Blows right by him.
Pit Stop Diecast review says, Danny, I used a coupon and bought some pizza. Heck yeah, 25% off.
Don't count out Terry Labonte in this last 10-lap segment if Bobby wins this segment.
68 people watching with us. Thank you for being here. Make sure you hit the like button.
It sounds trite and redundant, but you cannot count out any.
To go back to the fantasy league thing, who do you got for Sunday in your picks? I'm gonna probably look towards Truex for this one.
I feel like, well, because he's a past winner and he's doing good this season, I'm gonna say Denny Hamlin.
Yeah, that's probably my second choice.
He ain't gonna hold that lobster. I think that was funny when he won.
he don't like doing that. Oh, here we go.
3 wide.
This for the lead.
Turn 3, they went
I think it might be. Oh, no, it's not for lead. Labonte's in the
Labonte, okay.
we actually got the Labonte brothers who were in the
Well,
lead.
I heard that, but I couldn't see it was a little blurry, the play, you know, what am I saying? The position thing at the top, and I couldn't see if that said 1 or 2.
This is what I'd be watching the entire time right now, because this is some crazy racing.
So what position is this for? 6, 7? Is this?
Yeah, about like 6th place.
Yeah, okay. 6.
So Jarrett is a 6th place car right now.
But I guess this is a battle more than the Labonte brothers.
Yeah. Now Dale Earnhardt looks like he's got a faster car than the 7. He's trying to get by him.
That's easy enough for me to say. Look at Earnhardt, though. That car is running well.
Earnhardt now in 8th spot. Bodine in 7th.
Side by side, back to turn 3.
He's got it done now.
We're in segment 2 if you're just tuning in. The big 10-lap shootout yet to come to settle the win.
Jeff Burton in the 99 after that big win in Texas.
That's what I think is interesting is that they, the first 2, if you want to say stages or whatnot, is lengthy, like for, you know, like 30 laps, and then the last is like 10, and so it's like a hustle. It's like go.
Go get it. Go get it.
You know. I guess they do that, you know, just, you know, people being aggressive. Like, do you come in? What, does everybody come in for these interviews, or is it optional to come in?
I don't know.
Well, I was gonna say, because some people could stay out, you know, or whatever. So it's like playing strategy.
Well, spoiler alert for Claudia. Someone won.
Oh, I was like, do tell me.
A NASCAR driver in a NASCAR sanctioned race wins the race. Yeah, I appreciate y'all kind of not letting any real spoilers get out there. We had a little bit of an issue at the beginning with that, but just, you know, understand that's the point of this is we have a fan who hasn't watched, only started watching in 2016, trying to let her see some of these old races.
Yeah.
Third is now beginning to close in on the brothers Labonte. There they are. 50 laps on the board right now.
I just realized, Ricky Craven is in 3rd, and he's the one who won the All-Star Open to even get in here.
Oh, yeah.
I would love it home.
Here we go, Geico ad.
Has been very involved.
These shrubs aren't board approved.
At least
These
Geico
shrubs are
makes
not
bundling our
board-approved.
home and car insurance easy.
I have to say, Geico makes some really good commercials.
Yeah, they do. I wouldn't do my insurance with them, but that's just personal preference.
Well, I know, but I'm just saying they really make some
Yeah,
clever.
they do.
So props to them, but I just feel like they're the 13 car. Ty Dillon's car could look a lot better.
Yeah.
Like, I just feel like, I mean, it looks fine.
I
nothing's wrong
like
with
the
it.
twist with the hump day car.
That's what I was gonna say. Is they make awesome commercials, but then their cars are it looks fine. You know, it's not like wow. I think
I think that's the case for a lot of cars these days. Like, no offense, like I love Hendrick Motorsports, but whoever is their lead designer right now has seemed like he's kind of lazier compared to other people out there. But that's just my take on them.
7 laps remaining in this segment of the Winston.
Phone number on the dash is the phone number that you call if you have a loan barrel order. They'll help you through it. 1-800-BARREL.
Danny and Claudia, what was the first race you watched? I honestly can't remember.
Mine would probably be the race I went to, the 2016 Bristol Spring Race. I mean, when I was before that, I mean, I may have like flipped the channel and seen like a couple laps, but I don't really count that as a race.
Yeah.
So like first race, really watched the whole thing. Bristol Spring Race of 2016.
And it was the Xfinity.
Oh,
race.
Xfinity, yeah.
And
I have to
here's the
keep that
thing.
in mind.
She saw something really unique, and I don't think she knows this, because it was like the brief time period where they tried to do heat races. So they divided up the first 100 laps of the 300 lap race into a 50 lap race and a 50 lap race, where it's like your even numbers went in one race, your odd numbers went in another race, and then they did 200 laps, and it's like, that didn't really work. That didn't make a lot of sense. And it was kind of weird, to be honest. So
Yeah, I
kinda,
just
kinda glad
really
they went away from that idea.
the only thing I remember about that race was because wasn't there another race that day, or was it just the Xfinity?
No, there wasn't another race. We watched the K&N series afterwards.
Okay, because I didn't really know anything about NASCAR, and so I said every time before they race, how many laps is this one? And so all I can remember is there was like little segments. Okay, this one's 50, this one's 50, this one's 200. You know, that's all I really remember. And then
it's funny, that actual race was actually a really good battle between Kyle Busch and Kyle Larson for the win.
Yeah.
But when it come down to it, though, Eric Jones in the 20 car actually won the race.
See, it's funny, like, when I just watched, like, the first race I watched was the race I went to, so I didn't know anything. I didn't know anybody.
Yeah.
I really didn't know how points worked. I'm like, how does this, how do you get points and all that? Yeah, so I don't really remember much about it, but I like when I go to somewhere, like even to like a local track, when I don't know anybody, I usually like pick a paint scheme I think looks cool, and I just root for that person. So I'm pretty sure like Daniel Suarez was in that race, yeah.
Yeah.
Because
He had a Juniper car.
He had a Juniper car because I remember that, and I thought that was an awesome paint scheme, and he had the name Daniel, and so I was like, oh, let's root for him. Didn't know anything about him, but I do remember him. He's the only person I really remember watching at that race. I mean, I didn't even know who like Kyle Busch was. That's how like sad it was. Like I didn't know anything. And then I watched. I don't even know if I watched a Cup race before we went to the Bristol night race. I don't know if
No, you did watch them because
I'm
you
sure
watched that Michigan race where Chase Elliott lost.
So, which it took me a little bit to figure out I wanted to root for Chase Elliott. Originally, I was gonna I kind of leaned towards Kyle Busch because I liked his paint scheme, but I think I went with I went with Chase Elliott because he's close to my age. I thought was cool, and he was a rookie in 2016, which I started watching in 2016. So it was kind of neat to like
we entered the Cup entire career.
Yeah, we entered like the Cup Series together. Like he entered and I started watching. So I think because everybody else was older and more of a veteran, and I'm like, well, there's so much more history I have to like go back and learn from their Cup Series and kind of learn more about them. So it was kind of neat, kind of getting to grow with him, if you want to say.
Whereas like you've seen this guy his whole career, you've been there for his first wins, his now 6-7 more after he was there for his All-Star win. So it's kind of a cool experience. And I kind of want to answer this one here at DannyBTalks. What's the worst NASCAR race you've attended? For me, that's an easy one. The 2018 Talladega Fall race. Like, I loved everything that happened before that race, but that race itself was just pure awful, to be honest.
Single file racing.
And it was the weirdest thing. I've never seen anything like this. 4 cars from Stewart-Haas Racing broke away from the entire field. And I'm like, how is this possible? I've never, like, is this like a game? This doesn't seem real.
For more information, just call that number you see on the screen. We'll give you
that 2018 package they had at Talladega that year, that was awful.
Worst race I've ever been to, any one that rains.
Yeah, anyone that rains too.
Well, we've been to several at Bristol that's rained.
Cletus Lee says, DannyBTalks, this is my first time on your channel. Thank you for watching us, Cletus. Hope you're enjoying the stuff. This is the first time we've done one of these streams. I've got a lot of other good NASCAR content on here you might like for any other people who are new watching us tonight. But yeah, we might try to do these some more if y'all are really enjoying them.
But I'm trying to think in Bristol, twice in the spring it's rained that we've went. What year? Jimmy Johnson's spring Bristol one, 2017. Yeah, we watched that.
That was the only time either of us have seen Jimmy Johnson win.
Yep. So that was cool. We were both in college at UT, so Bristol was 2 hours away. Was it 2 hours?
Wasn't that bad.
Wait, no, that was the. I can't remember if we drove back to Knoxville.
No, we stayed with my aunt.
Yeah,
in Morristown.
So that a little bit short of a drive, but went back and. We missed a class or two, but that's okay. But now looking back, I mean, definitely worth it,
Well, I only missed one class, and my professor at UT knew how much I enjoyed NASCAR and knew that I wanted to work in it one day. So she was kind of like supportive of me sticking around. Like she kind of like she was very understanding about it. So she held no grudge against me for missing my class that day.
Well, he wasn't Danny B then, so.
Yeah, I wasn't even Danny B then. So looking back, I kind of wish I would have started in college. That would be kind of fun, you know, doing YouTube in college.
Aww.
More ads for Geico.
We're not getting a limo.
Oh, I thought you were going to get a car that was classy and elegant.
Oh, we are.
You're fanatical about NASCAR.
Oh, this person said they subbed to you. Doing another sub.
You're another sub. Good work. Thanks, Cletus.
I like that name.
Yeah, Cletus Lee. Please don't give me a copyright for this music, NASCAR. I don't want a copyright. I don't really like copyright.
Segment number 1 here this evening. Lap number 3. Mark Martin with the nudge on Bobby Labonte for our only caution flag of the night. Lap number 17. Dale Earnhardt moves to the inside of Dale Jarrett and takes the lead. But on lap number 25, Jarrett.
Please don't give me copyright. Let's just get past this music. Come on. Why'd we have to use this in the 90s? Come on. Just show me the racing. I'm gonna talk.
We are watching racing.
Yeah.
If y'all have any questions, you know, let us know. You know, I'm sorry, we're looking at the chat on his phone and the font small.
If you see us looking down every now and again, like.
Well, and two, like if you super chat, it'll make us like look at it, you know, better. So sorry if you ask a question and it gets lost. We promise we want to answer your questions. But yeah. So if it just kind of goes away, you know, ask again. We're happy to answer any questions. I like doing this.
Yeah, this is kind of fun.
Get to talk with other NASCAR fans and a bunch of them. 64 of them.
Yeah. I'm kind of surprised we've actually got this many for our first one. Which, me and the guys on the podcast kind of joked before, like, me and Jarrett's first podcast, I think we were speaking to maybe 3 or 4 people, and now we have like hundreds, like 300, 400 people at a time watching us now, so.
It's like, I even remember watching that live, because I'm like, who is this guy you're talking to? Like, because Danny was telling me, I'll stop soon.
Bake the snake, chicken nuggets or chicken tenders? Come on, man, it's chicken nuggies.
Okay, that's what Ryan Vargas will say. Oh, we're on the last 10-lap shootout.
Oh, yeah.
But I guess it depends on where it's from. I guess I would go more of a tender. I like that, or like, yeah, I would be more of a tender. But I mean,
especially Charlie's tenders.
Oh, that's good. With their honey mustard? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right, here we go. Okay, Gordon has took the lead here. So now there's 9 laps to go to somebody. Oh, wait, no, Gordon's in the lead. Labonte's in the lead. Terry Labonte's in the lead. They keep hitting that grass every now and again. Back then they didn't have a big spoiler, so they could do that and get away with it.
Is this for the lead?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. He wants the money.
Teammates going at it.
It's funny, I really don't even know who's on the same team, but I guess the 5 and the 24 is Hendrick.
Yep.
And then is the 88, was that Hendrick too?
No. 88 didn't become Hendrick until Dale Jr. came over in 2008.
Oh.
That was Yates Racing.
So was Hendrick only a 3-car team?
Yes, because their fourth car they added was Jimmy Johnson in 2002. They became a 4-car team in 2002. Rusty Wallace is out of the race. I swear it seems like overall, oh, we got loose bad. I swear it seems like Dale Earnhardt has had the best car in this race, but he's not up there with the positioning he needs.
Raven in the 25, now running 6th.
Ricky's car seems to be pushing up the racetrack just a little bit. He's just not handling like he did in the second segment. I'll tell you the car that I'm looking for. If Bobby Labonte gets by Terry Labonte, I think he may have a real challenge to put on Jeff Gordon, but he's running out of time. They're going to have to get after it right now.
It will be 5.
Yeah, get after it. You want the money.
4 car lengths to separation. Gordon to Joey Labonte and Bobby Labonte.
They're all really close still for the lead up there. Like, Gordon's kind of pulling away, but he's not that far away from him.
Who's in third?
Bobby Labonte.
Okay, so Lonnie's
So
are
the
2
Labonte
and 3.
brothers are chasing down Gordon. Like, Bobby is faster than Terry. Terry needs to...
Who's older?
Terry's older, I think. It's funny, like, they're really like back then's version of the Bush brothers, as far as like them both being really good and good equipment. Okay, Terry is older, is what they say in the chat.
Okay, cool.
You just saw it there.
4 to go. Can Bobby Labonte chase down Gordon?
Big old scramble behind them. But that's the operative term. They're 11th on back. Those machines are.
Dang, you brought Blanca over now.
Gordon has been so spectacular in these Winstons and Winston Opens. First game here in 93, crashed out while leading, won the Open in 94, won the Winston in 95. That whole last year.
Yeah. That's 4th place right there. Earnhardt in the last lap is gotten by Jarrett and Spencer.
Wow.
Ooh.
Wow. Spencer mixing it up with Earnhardt.
At DannyBTalks, Chick-fil-A or Popeyes? Chick-fil-A overall, but honestly, when it comes to chicken sandwiches, I give that Popeyes one a little bit of advantage. That one's kind of tastier, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think Chick-fil-A all around, like if you're talking about all around menu, Chick-fil-A for me. Chicken sandwich, I do.
You're not really a spicy person, though.
Well, I know, but I had it earlier this year, and I liked how crispy it was.
Yeah.
Chick-fil-A's is like they have a light breading. It's almost I don't want to say soggy because that's a bad word. But it's not very, true, fried chicken, like Southern fried chicken.
White flag. Looks like Gordon's going to pull away from it.
He won $7,500 for a 3rd place finish in segment number 1. But this is the one he wanted.
He wants all the money.
He got himself an extra $7,500 to go with the big one.
That's the best medicine Rick Hendrick could get. Jeff Gordon wins the 1996.
Well, there you go.
There we go. There's the winner.
Terry Labonte 3rd. Give it to Earnhardt 4th. Ahead of Spencer 5th at the straight. There's a great battle.
Wow.
15th, 16th, and 17th across the line.
Good job, Gordon.
Yes, you earned thumbs up right there for Jeff Gordon.
I'm curious. I don't know if they were doing burnouts at this point after a race. I don't know what they did after a race back then. That's something I've never figured out, when burnouts actually started after a race.
You know, I think would be cool is I know they did this in the when they were doing iRacing is have a donut sponsor.
They should have.
But the thing is, besides donuts, there's a lot of local places. I mean, there's not too many chain donut places that would be able to afford something like that. Besides Dunkin' or Krispy Kreme. I mean, but yeah.
Should we tell Claudia what happened to this car the day after this race happened?
What happened? I don't know. Do you know?
I don't really know. Can you tell me? I don't really know that one. Yeah, sure, Mike. Tell us what happened.
For the 2nd time in his career, Jeff Gordon is in victory lane.
Okay,
celebrate.
So no burnout, just straight to victory lane then.
And with this Pepsi.
Yeah.
Do we know what happened?
It's super illegal. Pushed every gray area. He failed inspection.
Oh no!
But that's back when they still kept the win, basically, though.
So he kept. Okay, so in today's if they would have.
$207,500. That's what he won.
He won $200,000 for winning.
Yeah.
So.
At NASCAR, what days did you stream? Well, this is our first time doing this kind of stream. I host the NASCAR Weekly podcast on Wednesday nights, like maybe once a month. Like we rotate between 4 different channels. But this right here, we might have to start doing this more frequently, and maybe Friday nights is a good night to try it.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the first time I've ever been on a stream, so it was kind of cool.
So let me know if you guys enjoyed this. Let us know down in the comments if you're watching this after the stream is over. If you missed the live stream, let us know if you want us to do this kind of stream again. Like, we would be happy to. Baked a Snake $1.99. Thank you for that. Ever have a burger from Cookout? Yes, I have, and they're really good.
Yeah, there was one down the street from us at school, so we would sometimes even walk to it. And then now, where we live now, probably in the last couple of years, they put a Cookout in the town over. So, I mean, it's a quick, 10, maybe 15-minute drive, depending on where you're coming from. So.
Yeah.
I love their milkshakes. Their milkshakes are awesome.
Oh, here's an interesting suggestion. 2001 Sonoma. I saw a few suggestions for that one on Twitter. I honestly don't know anything about that one, so that might be a fun one to watch sometime.
Mm-hmm. I miss Sonoma. I'm kind of sad they're not going there this year.
I know. So, maybe, would you guys like to see this become a thing, like, if not every Friday night, maybe every other Friday night? Or is this something you guys would even be interested in? Just let us know.
If you think Danny sucks, right? I'm just kidding.
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
A few other people said 2001 Cracker Barrel 500.
I like the name of that. What race is that? Is that Sonoma?
What track is that at, guys? 2001 Cracker Barrel 500.
I saw that on Twitter. Somebody said that, but I don't know which track that is.
Yeah, someone said as long as there isn't a truck racing down. Yeah, as long as there's not a race going on, I think we would probably consider doing
I
this.
don't want to compete against a race because, I mean...
There's better things to watch.
I was going to say, I'd rather watch live. I know you'll probably want to watch something live than watch us, but yeah, definitely.
Oh, that's Atlanta 2001.
Oh, I already know the winner of that.
We've seen that one, guys.
Well, no, I haven't seen it. That one's kind of iconic.
Yeah, there's some that she knows about. So.
To me, like, if I know the winner, it's not kind of fun to watch because it's like, I want to enjoy it, like, have a true, like, ooh, who's going to win? Oh, so-and-so has a good car today. Like, Earnhardt seemed like he had a good car, but he didn't win, so it's kind of...
Yeah, honestly, I thought he had the car beating this one, but ultimately, it was Gordon who won.
Maybe for the next one, we pick one, well, I was going to say the decade, but then we would go pretty fast, you'd only have 2000s and then 2010s, but maybe we'll do like a little 5-year gap, so we'll pick one between 2000 and 2005, and then go in the next 5-year frame.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, that concludes the 1997 Winston All-Star Race at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Her first time watching it, really my first time really fully watching it. So. I hope you all enjoyed. And,
I think it was interesting that, at the beginning of the race that Gordon and I made a comment, wow, he's starting far back, and did not think he would have won.
He won the race.
Well, like somebody said in the chat that it was illegal, so, but...
Yeah.
But the thing is, I don't know what actual setups they had, but...
Yeah.
Whatever.
But, so, if that was today, I guess he would have had the race entirely taken away from him, and then that would have been Bobby Labonte would have been the winner technically.
So how does that work? With the All-Star races, they have to give back the money, or?
I think he got to keep it. But...
No. I'm saying if that happened
Oh yeah. If
for example, if Chase Elliott would have cheated,
they probably would have so you ain't getting this check.
Yeah, I mean that's a lot of money just to throw out the window.
Yeah.
You didn't play by the rules.
But hope you guys enjoyed. If you are watching this after we are live, hope you enjoyed this as well. If you're watching us live, thanks so much for joining here with us. And please leave us some. English is tough for me. Please leave us some suggestions of some future races you would like for me to show Claudia, and that we might just have us a new a new series on the channel, showing Miss Claudia here some old races.
Yeah, it was fun being on the channel. You know, he never lets me be on anything live. I keep joking with him. He needs to let me be a special guest on the NASCAR Weekly podcast, but I still haven't got that invite.
Maybe your time needs to come here soon.
Yeah.
So Jarrett, you might need to book this girl. You know, I think we got a star on our hands here.
I'm just kidding.
But yeah, thank y'all for joining us, and hope you guys have a really good night.
Bye.